Hey guys, this is Momentai Jinkai again, and I'm bringing you another deck profile. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a bit. I've been waiting for this deck to be officially released so that way I can upload it. Excuse me. But let's get started. It's going to be on the new Beelzemon structure deck, and so we're going to start with the eggs. So I'm doing a different take. I know people really like Pagumon. Pagumon is it's still probably the best egg for Beelzemon just because on deletion trash 2 cards. So that was I think it's BT1 or BT2 Hitmon. On deletion 3 cards, 5 cards altogether. But I really enjoy the new egg from the structure, Yaman. The attacking effect is 1 attacking for the inherit. If this Digimon has Wizard or Demon Lord, I believe. Yeah, Wizard or Demon Lord on attack, trash top 2 cards of your deck. So I like it because Pokemon is very good. Don't get me wrong, it's very good, but the playstyle for that version of the deck, I feel, is you always want your stuff to die. And this one you don't really want it to die because this version is more of an like OTK deck, and even when the X antibody stuff comes out, I think it's still gonna be like OTK stuff. Okay, so very good deck. I enjoy it a lot. I've had a lot of like really good games with this. Even playing against my friend who like one of his main decks is Galamon. We played 3 matches. He only took 1 match out of all 3 matches. And that's a lot because Crimson mode shits on purple. It makes it really bad. But yeah, I really like this a lot. The when attacking is a forced effect because it doesn't say you may. It's just when attacking. If it has this trait, you trash 2 cards. So you can get multiple uses off of this, aside from Pokemon being one, and every now and then it will come up. So 5 eggs. So my ratios for this deck are they're not like other Beelzemon decks. So we're gonna ready with the fours. So is it BT1? BT2. It was BT2. Running 4 BT2 Itmons. This card is just very good. It's usually like your turn 1 play, like oh you're play for 1 or play for 3, give the opponent 3, or if they go first, you can put them to 2 or put them to 1 or something. On deletion, trash top 3 cards of your deck. Very good card. Next we have the EX2 Itmon. This is the reprint. Thank you to my friend. I didn't have to buy any of the structure decks. So shout out to my friend Tim for hooking it up because he bought 4 of them and tried to get the chase. Sadly he didn't get it though, but this reprint's really nice. I think it's much better than the alt art for EX2. So this card is the searcher of the deck. This the first searcher, the second searcher we're gonna get to later, way later on. So on play, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You can add 1 I am Mako, and 1 Beelzemon card with its name. So you can add Blast Mode or regular Beelzemon, and any of the Tamers, which is very nice. Yeah, 1 Digimon card is Beelzemon its name. Yeah, so you can add Blast Mode. And then I will go into a situation I had today at my locals. I know I did get 8th place with this deck at my locals. My matchups were Galacticmon. I beat that. Then after that it was uh, mirror match, I believe. For yeah, mirror match was another Beelzemon. I beat that one. And then it was Black War. I won 1 game, but he won the other 2. It's just once they get the X antibody out, like, and the stack, you can't deal with it. It's too much. And then the last was like unwinnable in a sense. It was a my friend's Machine Dramon. Machine Dramon, once it's out, you can't get rid of it. I literally wasted my entire turn trying to kill it. I swung over it because it was 14k because of the I forgot what level 5 it is, but during the opponent started, he gets plus 2k. So his Chaos Dramon was 14k. So I had a Beelzemon. I was like, I can't swing because if I swing, it's only 14. I'm gonna crash, and then he's just gonna strip 2 sources. So I had to evo into the new blast mode, so that way I can swing at 16. I swung into it for 16 because he had 2 analog mans out, and I was like, I can't swing at security because he's gonna redirect it. So I was like, oh, swing, and then I swung with another Itmon. I warped Digivolve into the new one because he stripped the 2K one. So I crashed for 12. I got rid of the 2 lost 5s, and I Death Stingered it, and I put him to 4, but he already had a level 5 on the raising, so I was like, this matchup is unwinnable. Then game 2, I just bricked really bad, but the deck can just get out Machine Dramon so easily, and it's like you can't kill fast enough because you just can't. And so, oh yeah, sorry, I got off topic. But yeah, I got 8th place, so I was really happy about that. So this card, when this card is trashed from the deck, you can trash 3 more cards. But if you trash itself, you cannot activate the effect. So let's say you trash this from the deck, and you trash another copy, you cannot activate the effect because it has to be something that's trashed that isn't its own effect. And what's very nice about this card, this is the only trash card that says you may. I'll read it word for word. When this card is trashed from your deck, except by EX2 039 on effect, which is himself, you may trash up to 3 cards on top of your deck. So it's a very nice card. Next, we have the new Itmon, which I think is amazing. So this is the new Itmon from the structure deck. Very cool artwork too. It's a very strong level 3. The one attacking is when this card attacks, if you have 20 or more cards in your trash, you can Digivolve into a Beelzemon from your trash for the evolution cost of 3, ignoring the Digi-evolution requirements. You get to warp Digivolve from your trash for 3, which is really good. And the inherit is when you trash a card from your deck, you can delete one of your opponent's level 0 lowers, and that's once per turn. So it's a very, very strong card. This is like this is like the version of the Vmon, and the Guilmon from the structure decks that can warp Digivolve into a 6. But this is slightly better because it does it for 3. I mean, getting 20 cards in the trash is not even a problem with this deck. This because the new stuff is just really fast. So very nice card. No, in the structure deck you only get 2. So, and I'm running 1 Hitmon. I did play 1 Beelzemon Cup. I did not do too good. Just on play, you can trash a card in your hand, and you can add back 1 card that has 7 Great Demon Lords. So essentially, you can trash this, add back a regular Beelzemon, but you cannot add back Blast Mode, because Blast Mode is not a 7 Great Demon Lord, he is just a Demon Lord. So 13 rookies. Yeah, 13 rookies. On to the 4s. So I only ran 8 4s. 4 Wizardmon. This alone is good to get the structure deck. Because this used to be a $15 promo. And the whole deck is foil, which is nice. When this card is trashed from the deck, gain a memory. The inherit. When you attack, you can reveal a purple card. You can reveal a purple card from your hand and put it on top of your deck. He's great. Next, we have from the structure deck a brand new card, Witchmon. This card is insane. So actually, great cards on top of your deck is so much value, and it's just good. It's especially when. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention about his inherit. His inherit is if this Digimon has Beelzemon, it gets plus 3k power during your turn. Just like hard playing your 3, and then evolving into this for 2. You can gain memory back. You can play your option. Good stuff happens. You can blow up things on the board. The card's phenomenal. It's great. So yeah, I only run 8 level 4s. I did want to try out Dobermon, but I don't think I really need it. Because I feel like every situation where when there would have been a Dobermon in my hand, there's like no reason to really play it. And because the new 7 cards option does so much. So yeah, only 8. That's why this build is a bit different, but I have had like a lot of wins already with this deck. On to the 5s. So I know some people only run a few 5s. I run 9 5s. It is a lot, but it hasn't been too bad. So we're running 4 of the new Balmon. It's basically like the old Balmon. It's except for like for when attacking, it's on when digivolving. So when digivolving, oh sorry, and the inherit is during your turn if this Digimon has Wizard or Demon Lord, plus 2k power. Yeah, so Balmon, when digivolving, trash top. When digivolving, has 2 when digivolvings. Trash the top 3 cards of your deck, and then it gains when digivolving, it gains on deletion. On deletion, until the end of the opponent's turn. If there are 10 or more cards in your trash, you can play a Beelzemon from your trash without paying its cost. So essentially, it becomes a walking bomb. It's like, oh, swing. hope it doesn't die, or like you swing to bait them out too. It's like, hey, want to swing at it? Sure, because they're probably gonna forget. They're like, hey, I told you, it has it on deletion. It's a very good card. And same inherit as Witchmon. During your turn, this Digimon has Wizard or Demon Lord plus 2k power. And then we are running one of the OG Belmon, not OG Belmon. This is from BT11, I believe. BT10. When attacking, you can trash top 3 cards of your deck. The only better version of, but this is like slightly better, is because it has the on deletion already for its own skill. So this is only to the end of the opponent's turn. But this is just when it dies. If you have 10 or more cards in your trash, you can play a Beelzemon in your trash for free. So yeah, essentially you're running 5 of the same card essentially though, which is really nice. And then we're running 4 Skull Satamons. I really like this card a lot. At first I did not like it, but every time I play it, it's like it's very strong because it adds back Beelzemon or Beelzemon Blast modes because it's a Demon Lord, and it trashes 2 on Digivolve. And the inherit is when a card is trashed from your deck, you gain a memory, and this has a lot of good synergy with the new Beelzemon. So very strong. 9 level 5s, and I haven't had a problem. Next, we're going to go on to the 6s. So we're running 3 of the new Beelzemon from the structure deck. This card is simply phenomenal. So when Digivolving, trash top 4 cards of your deck. And it has 2 all turns, I think? 1. So all turns. When a card is trashed from your deck, for every 10 cards in your trash, you gain 1 memory. So later on, you're essentially gonna be evolving for 2, evolving for 1. And your turn effect is when a card is trashed on top of your deck, this card gets security plus 1. So very good, very strong. And the art's really nice. Sorry about that glare. So like, let's say you have the BT2 inbound out, and they delete it, and you have this Beelzemon on the field, and you trash 3 cards. And it's like, oh, hey, let me see, I have 20 cards in my trash. All right, I'm gonna be passing the turn over to my turn now. We were playing one OG Beelzemon BT2. This is the Warp Digivolve, the Warp Beelzemon. So if you have 10 cards in your trash, this Digimon can Digivolve on top of an Intmon for cost of 4. And on Digivolve, you can delete a level 4 or lower. Yes, I don't have the alt, but this version is very nice. Also, why I like this version too. So because like when I mill it, I'm like, okay, I know it's in the trash, just because it has a gold shine to it. Let's see. And then we're running 2 of the new Beelstarmons. I do want to make a deck around her specifically, just for the effect. So her effect is for every 10 cards in your trash, you can reduce her cost by 4. So if there's 30 cards in your trash, you're playing her for 1. If there's 40, she's free. But very strong card. So all turns, when a card is trash from your deck, you can play 1 Amon from your trash and it gains rush for the turn. So it's very good. It's like, oh hey, I'm gonna play this for 1. I'm gonna swing at security. Yaman effect. Mill 2. Beelstar effect. Play Amon. Swing for game. It has rush. And what's nice about it is the fact that it says it gains rush for the turn, which is the important part. And during the opponent's turn, whenever an opponent attacks, you trash the top card of your security. Trash the top card of your deck, not security. Of your deck, not security. So a very strong card. It's a very solid card. Like this is a very, very nice. And like I said, I do want to make like a deck around it that uses the 1 cost option card from the Mastermind structure deck. I forgot what it's called, but it's a 1 cost purple option. You trash top 2 cards of your deck. That way you can get like free amounts on the field. Because essentially you can play this, trash something, play this Imon. It now has rush. Swing for security. You have 20 cards in your trash. You go into this for 3. You trash 4 more. You mill cards, you gain memory back, it's still your turn, and then you just pop up. You just keep popping off after that. It's really good. On to the sevens. We have 4 of the new blast mode. So I may take out one blast mode and put one of the OG blast modes, just for like board clearance and for like a lot more pressure. So when this card is trashed from the deck, you can delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon, and then for every 10 cards, you can increase the level count by 1. So when Digivolving, unsuspend this Digimon, and if there are 20 or more cards in your trash, you gain 3 memory. So the ideal play is, of course, so swing, 2 checks. It's really big because of the Balmon, the Itmon, the Witchmon inherits. You swing 16k, 2 checks, alright? You for 3, you unsuspend. It still has security plus 1. You gain 3 memory. This is the level 7 that he lost for 1 basically. You swing again, and it's like sweet. It's just really strong. Next onto the options, we have 2 of the new option. We have Rivals Barrage. So 7 cost card, active main. Delete the opponent's highest level Digimon, and then it also has a delay effect, but the delay effect only goes off if it is trashed from the deck. So when this card is trashed from the deck, it goes into your Tamer area or option area. And so I do not run Call from Darkness in this deck because this card essentially is like your 2 copies of it. So the delay effect is you can trash this card, add any purple Digimon or purple Tamer from your trash back to your hand. And so it's a very good card when you get it off early on. You're just like, that's good. I have a walking free Call from Darkness whenever I need it. Next we have 4 Death Slinger. This card is just insane. This card got so much better just because of the amount of stuff you can just trash really quickly in this deck. So when this card is trashed from the deck, you get a memory, and it's only a 4 cost. So you can delete a level 4 or lower Digimon, but for every 10 cards you add a level. So if there's 10 cards, a level 5. If there's 20 cards, a level 6. 30, a level 4, level 7. For this stuff until the X antibody stuff comes out, the count you want to hit is 20 cards. 20 cards is the main thing you want to hit. The only reason you would want to hit 30 is if you're trying to play Beelstar for like 1. Now onto the Tamers. We have the new I Am Mago. This is essentially Purple Cool Boy for almost any purple deck if you don't do the search effect. So on play, you look at the top 4 cards, add a evil, a wizard, or a demon lord from your from the 4 revealed to your hand. So it's just very strong card, very good. And during your turn, when your purple Digimon digivolves, you can suspend this tamer, put a card from your hand. You don't have to reveal it because it doesn't specify to the top of your deck and gain a memory back. So when you stack multiples of these out, they're like, oh here, I'm gonna choke you to 1. All right, I'm gonna evil for 2. I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna gain 3. I'm gonna gain 3 memory. I just gained 1. I gained 1 memory for evolving. So this allows you to stack your deck with Witchmon for Balmon for Beelzemon. It allows you to like keep your turn. It's insane. And then we were playing one of the OG Ayamako. Memory Tamer, 1 attacking. You can trash 1 card from your deck, and then if this Digimon has Beelzemon in its name, you can Digivolve into a blast from your trash for a cost of 3. So very good card. I'm gonna go over one scenario that we figured out today. This, and the Impmon. If I can find it. There it is. All right. And this is a confirmed ruling too. So you swing with Impmon. You have Michael on the field. So when you swing, you tap this too, because this is during your turn and when you attack with a Digimon. But you have to resolve this first, because if you attempt to resolve this, you cannot trash a card from the top of your deck and then pause the effect and then resolve everything else. Because you have to resolve this all at the same time. For the Ayamago, you can't like I said, you cannot pause the effect. So you swing with the Impmon, you warp Digivolve into the Beelzemon. Beelzemon, when Digivolving, yada yada, you do all that shenanigans, trash 4 cards. And after that's all done, then you can do Ayamago, trash a card, and the EO from your trash, and then unsuspend them. Because that won me one of my games against my friend. And so it's a very it's a situational type of thing, but it works. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this deck profile. This deck is a lot of fun. If you're just getting into the game, I would highly recommend this deck. This deck used to be so much harder to play, but with the new structure deck that came out last not last week, Friday, because Friday was the official release date yesterday. I would highly recommend getting it. Just pick up 2 of them. They are a little pricey, $30, but in the deck, you get reprints, you get alt arts, you get sleeves, and these sleeves are very nice. They got a nice shine to it too. But yeah, again, thanks for stopping by, and thank you for the 10 subscribers. It's not a lot, but to me, it's a lot. It means a lot, and I'm glad you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos, and I'll see you guys next time.